Hey guys, this is Heather from healthyveganrecipes.net. Okay, today I've got a very fun recipe for you from Allyson Kramer's cookbook, Great Gluten-Free Vegan Eats. I posted a review of this earlier this week, and you can check out more of her recipes, plus buy this book at her website, manifestvegan.com. You can get it on Amazon, of course, but if you buy it on Allyson's site, she will autograph it for you, plus part of the proceeds go to helping the homeless, both humans and animals. Okay, so fun book, and we're gonna make an awesome recipe from here that's called Drenched Pad Thai Salad. And the word drenched makes me excited, and the other thing that makes me excited is that there is both pineapple and mango in this recipe. And you all know that I love fruit. So, okay, let's get started. We are going to make the dressing first, but I just wanted to mention for those who are curious, we are not going to use noodles in our pad thai. We are going to make noodles out of a zucchini. All right, so far I've got some pure pineapple juice, some garlic, and some chopped green onion. Then I'm going to add some tamari. If you are gluten-free, you want to look for a wheat-free tamari or soy sauce because normally there is some wheat in there in the processing. And then some 5-spice powder. Now I'm going to make my own version of 5-spice powder because I don't have any on hand. But luckily the 5 spices are fairly easy to get. They are black pepper, cinnamon, cloves, fennel, and anise. So if you just mix yourself up equal parts of those 5 spices, you got yourself some Chinese 5-spice mix. Okay, so that's the first part of the sauce, and what's meant to be done with this is to marinate some tofu. Now I'm not going to be using any tofu, so I'm just going to keep on going and make this into the dressing for the zucchini noodles, because what happens is the tofu is supposed to marinate in this for a couple of hours, and then you take the tofu out, grill it, and then you use the leftover marinade to make the dressing for the zucchini noodles. All right, so to this liquid, I'm going to add some lime juice. You just need a couple of tablespoons. And then some peanut butter. You can't have pad thai without peanut butter. Well, you can. Okay, so I know a lot of you are allergic to peanuts or you don't want to eat peanuts. Your kids are allergic to peanuts, whatever. Very simple substitution, just use some almond butter. Won't taste quite the same, but you know what? It'll have the same texture, the same idea. It'll just be a little bit softer flavor. So whisk that together, and it should thicken up so it'll make a nice coating for our zucchini noodles. The thing about making any kind of nut butter based sauce is that you gotta keep stirring it until it gets nice and smooth. Because if you don't stir it long enough, it'll look kind of chunky, and I don't know, when you're stirring it, you'll probably see what I mean. So just keep stirring it and it'll get nice and smooth and creamy looking. You can see that. Very, very smooth. Then it doesn't hurt to give it a taste. Make sure you like it. Make sure the flavors are going well together for you. That's really, really good. I love the sweetness of the pineapple, the creaminess of the peanut butter, the little kick of the garlic and the Chinese 5-spice. So, so nice. Okay, now Allyson says you can add more tamari if you want to for taste. I'm gonna do just a little dash. Just gives it a little bit richer flavor, and the salt in the tamari also helps bring all of the flavors of the sauce together. Okay, so make sure it is fully mixed together and nice and creamy looking. And then we're gonna get on to making our noodles, which we're gonna do by making our zucchini into noodles. Okay, the best way to do that is if you have a spiralizer, which is one of those gadgets that makes this into very thin, curly noodles. Now, I unfortunately just got rid of mine the last time Phil and I moved, and I knew I would regret it, but you know, when you're moving, you just have to let certain things go. So anyway, what I'm going to use instead is a vegetable peeler, which is just the cheap version of a spiralizer. It's not quite the same. It doesn't make them curly, but you can still make nice little ribbons of zucchini that will work nicely for noodles. Takes longer too, so for those of you who have spiralizers, I'm jealous of you right now. So the cool thing about making noodles out of zucchini is that it's a great way to eat zucchini raw. Most people don't eat zucchini raw, but these super thin noodles, that's not a good example. The super thin noodles make it really nice and watery and not as kind of starchy as you would normally get for a raw zucchini. Now, when you are doing a peeler, you will eventually get to a place in the middle where you can't really peel anymore, and my zucchini was a rather big one that came fresh out of the garden, so I'm getting to the seedy bit, and what I'm going to do is just probably put that in a smoothie or juice or something like that. Save it for something else. And there's the top that I'm going to finish off. These will be short little mini noodles. And then you'll just toss your noodles with your creamy dressing. If I can get the dressing to, it's not going to work. But as I toss it with the zucchini noodles, hopefully you can see that it's nice and creamy. It's going to taste amazing. Okay, once you got it tossed, then you'll just take some of your beautiful, light but flavorful zucchini noodles. They'll be dripping with sauce because, as we've said, this is a drenched pad thai salad. And then gonna top it off with my favorite pineapple. Now Allyson has in the recipe that you can grill the pineapple. I'm just gonna put it on fresh, and some mango. It just keeps getting better and better. And where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Some fresh parsley or cilantro. The recipe, of course, has cilantro, but I've got some flat leaf parsley from the garden. And the final touch is some chopped peanuts that I've lightly roasted. Again, if you don't want to use peanuts, you can just sub this with almonds. It'll go really nicely if you used almond butter in the sauce. And then let's see if I can eat a bite without drenching myself. Okay guys, it's really, really good, and it's a perfect meal for a hot summer day when you don't want to cook anything, you don't want to heat up your kitchen. You can do everything on the grill if you want to grill your pineapple and if you want to grill some tofu. And the zucchini noodles make it really nice and light, so it's very, very easy to digest. I don't know about you, but for some reason in the summer, I like things that are light, and it'll help cool you off with some nice fresh zucchini. Okay, so that is drenched pad thai salad from Allyson Kramer's Great Gluten-Free Vegan Eats. Again, you can pick up a copy on her site, manifestvegan.com, and you can get this recipe at healthyveganrecipes.net. Enjoy, guys, and I'll see you soon.